Hey guys, I'm back here and I want to shoot a video on a tool that I've been looking at for a while, and I've actually acquired one, and I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with it, and I'm going to show you how to think outside the box. So this is a kick press, and I've taken it all apart. I've been cleaning it up, oiling it and stuff like that. So those weights get clamped onto the down shaft, and then there's a leg that comes out. And this is a 5-ton kick press. So what I want to do is show you guys. So what happens is, right here, you can see it. That goes down as you step on the pedal, okay? And I think Mittler Brothers has started making their presses similar or based off these. I found this one from a guy kind of locally, I guess it's locally, about 90 miles south of me. This is a 2-foot throat. So, and I've seen some that's been hydraulic. You hook the ram over to the deal and to where it pushes that rod hydraulically. But I think what I'm gonna do, I got it all cleaned up, and they sell dies for it. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a set of Louver dies, or I'm gonna buy a set from Mittler Brothers. So now I could do a hood. So I could do 24 inches in, 24 inches out, flip the hood around, switch the dies around, do the same thing. Or I could do the dies this way with the throat, and then, like I said, 24 inches in on the hood, so I can start at 24 and 24, and then, you know, calculate over all the way until I'm rubbing. So that's one set. The other thing, I'm gonna buy a set of small shrinker stretcher dies, and I'm gonna do a quick disconnect for the air over hydraulic ram. This is gonna be a process of building this. I'm not just gonna build it all in one shot. And I'm gonna use the round, elongated shrinker stretcher dies for a deep throat shrinker stretcher. I'm gonna build an attachment that plugs in here, and then obviously I'll build an attachment that plugs in here. And I can tighten those because it has an Allen bolt on it. And I'll get a deep throat shrinker stretcher. So instead of buying like the JS Tool ones, which is really nice, it's a 5.5, 6-inch throat, I'm just gonna buy the Jaws. And I'm gonna use this as my, because it has a kick pedal and it has the weights, I'm gonna use this as my deep shrinker stretcher. And then if you guys follow Pro Shaper, or if you've heard of him on YouTube, he has some pretty good ideas. So I'm gonna do the Teflon. It's like a 3-inch radius with the like carved, and you put that on the top, and then you put 2 on the bottom. And when you step on that pedal, it's gonna put a pucker in the sheet metal, which is gonna send you over to the stump, and you're gonna stump shrink that to get that spine in there, and you'll get, so I could basically get something like the curve of that fender right there on the panel. I could shrink it real fast, get it up, and then from there I can go in and English wheel it and smooth it. So I wanted to show you guys this thing here. I mean, it's 5 tons of pressure, and with 5 tons of pressure I could definitely move some metal. So kind of wanted to share it with you guys in the process, I guess you'd say, of restoring it and cleaning it. But with the pedal on it, after I lubed all this oil had dried and turned to grease, it sails pretty smooth. So I'm still trying to figure out a plate mechanism, because this is sloped for when the dies punch, it basically feeds it off. They don't just sit there and stack up. But another thing I kind of want to show you what's cool about this, and I don't know if Mittler Brothers is like this. I don't think it is. So inside there, that's the main shaft, and this has spacers. So if I want a little bit more travel, I would put these, which is like 3/8 of an inch, on the top, and then this will still come up the same height, but when it goes down, it's gonna go 3/8 of an inch more. So you guys stay tuned. I figured I'd share this with you, and if you guys run across one of these, I highly recommend picking it up if you can, because you can make it quite a bit of tools out of it. It's made by the Roper Whitney Jensen punch deals, but as you can see, it does all this. They make dies for the shear, for like a shear, a bending brake, everything. 5 ton pressure is quite a bit. So stay tuned. If you're not a subscriber, go over there and hit the button. Follow my other channels, and I'll start posting more videos once we start moving a little bit further along on this. I'm going to build a different stand for it, but right now I'm just kind of going through everything and trying to clean it up so it operates smooth. So stay tuned.